New this hour, we all know how crucial it is to get a good night's sleep. It's the most important thing, but for those who suffer from sleep apnea, it can affect how much sleep you're able to get. It's a lot easier said than done when you hit the pillow for a good night's rest. But now there's a new option that could change the way 22 million Americans sleep, like Gibby. Gibby, good morning. You look pretty cozy.
Good morning. Now, here's the thing. I'm one of those 22 million, Olivia, and this is my daily routine here. There's a mask. I have to sleep on my back. You kind of have the hose sticking out this way, and then there's a little air sound coming to it. But the key to this is I have sleep apnea, and in order for me to be able to get up to do the morning show, I need my deep REM sleep, and that's what a CPAP does. But for many, though, because of the being uncomfortable wearing a mask, or sometimes it affecting you while you sleep, because you have to constantly clean it, you have to constantly make sure that it's maintained, Lori, this is a problem for a lot of people, and they give up using the CPAP. But there's a better way.
There sure is. We're so excited to have an alternate treatment to CPAP. It is the primary choice for sleep apnea, but there's a new therapy. It's called Inspire. It's an upper airway stimulated device that is actually implanted and an outpatient procedure that will stimulate the tongue forward and the soft palates and eliminate snoring and sleep apnea.
So this is the benefit of it all. I mean, we talk about, number one, the health issues that those who are in there, they get to, first of all, get a good night's sleep. But not only that, those who have partners, they get to sleep as well, because they get the softness of them sleeping well, no noise from snoring. And these little implants that you see here, this is what does the trick. I mean, it's a quick outpatient device, and this is really the way to go.
It sure is. So this is the actual device. It's about the size of a 50-cent piece. It goes under the chest, and this is the remote control that the patient turns it on and then turns it off in the morning. And it eliminates snoring and sleep apnea. So we always say, snore and you'll sleep alone forever.
You know, and here's the thing. We have Gene over here, because Gene was one of the first patients here in the Valley 3 years ago to get this done. I have so many questions for you, Gene, and the reason why is you saw that mask. You saw how that was. You tried that, and you gave it up because discomfort?
I tossed and turned, pulled it off in the middle of the night in a panic, or couldn't get to sleep and pulled it off in a panic.
And here's one thing that I find interesting. You told me you also have a pacemaker. So not only do you have the device, but you have a pacemaker. How is that working for you? How awesome is that to have both?
They just put the pacemaker in December, and it's because I play a lot of sports, and I'm trying to keep up with the 20-year-olds. And so they decided my heart needs to pump a little harder. But I had my initial heart attack in 2010, and I just did a little calculating. It wasn't until 2015 till I got the Inspire surgery, because there wasn't another solution out there. And like everybody else, I did the CPAP. I got frustrated with it, stuck it in a closet.
And that's the thing. So the thing is now he's getting the sleep that he needs. He doesn't have to wear the mask. You don't have to constantly make sure that the tank has to be clean, the hose has to be clean, the mask has to be clean, and then traveling with it, to have to find now with travel restrictions, having to find a place to put it. I'm telling you right now, Olivia, when I heard about this, reading about this, and I watched the video on this, I think I'm going to be signing up for this, because to be able to get away from the tanks and all that other stuff, I don't mind having something implanted if it's going to make sure I'm going to get the sleep that I need at night.
It sounds like a really interesting option. You know, Gibby, I always think that you overpack clothing when we go on these 3TV road trips, and I see you with all your suitcases, but now I understand better. You got to bring your medical equipment.
I got to bring my CPAP with me, and now hopefully if I get in line for this, man, I'll be free. Could you imagine? That's one less thing I have to carry.
You'll be traveling light. Thanks, Gib.